Hey everybody, this is Jechta Plays. I'm going to do a new sculpting video, and this sculpting video I will do it as like what I always do. I'm not doing that quite often because I cannot do that because I'm working on Aria, and if I do every time a video about an asset that I'm creating, then it will take me even longer. But I think once in a while I really want to do like a sculpting video, so this is going to be another one. And if you please let me know if you like stuff like this, if you like how I sculpt, if you like to see how I do things, and maybe you'll also maybe learning or can learn from it as well, or get some ideas and or the way how I do things. Yeah, so it's not really a tutorial, but it's just like more of an insight of like how I sculpt things. I will make chapters in this video, so if you don't want to listen to this intro, you can skip ahead right now and goes right to the to the part that I'm starting to sculpt. But before I'm going to sculpt, I really want to do like a disclaimer. I am planning to do more series of this, so I really want to like do more sculpting videos in the future. The moments when I can do that, you can also maybe request things in the comments if you really want to see me something doing in Dreams as content or stuff like that. I mean, there are already a lot of great people out there that are making great content, Dreams content, but I really want to do more of like, yeah, sculpting and stuff like that. Also tutorials, but yeah, those tutorials are only doing once in a while as well. And if I see things that I'm like, yeah, I think maybe people should know this or people should aware of this, I will make a tutorial for that as well. But this is not going to be a tutorial. This is actually going to be a sculpting video. So I don't want to talk too much for the intro, but the thing is that like I'm going to sculpt something for Aria the game. So this sculpt is actually going to be used in some parts of the world. I don't know where or when. It's going to be a Japanese well, and in a Japanese well I'm trying to do it like a little bit oriental, a little bit like, yeah, like the style of the Japanese. I have searched on internet a little bit of reference pictures. I always do that, and then I will like combine them and mix them and make it a little bit my own style. And yeah, that's also need to fit for Aria, of course. So it's not going to be a one-on-one copy of something. It's just like I really want to do a little bit of like references, so I can start with something. But let's start. I mean, why talk? Let's do Dreams do the talking. Okay, so we are like we're always starting with a blank canvas, so we have nothing in here except for this plane here. And before I'm starting, as always, I will go to the show height and disable the hover effect. For some reason, I do not like that. If you're not really feel comfortable with this, you can keep this on. But for me, I always turn it off, so I don't get like, I don't know, like I don't like it. And because of this, because of it's going to be an yeah, sort of building. It's not really a building, but like a structure. So I will start with grid as well. So we go with guides and then add grid snap on, so it's easier for me to sculpt. And it's a square-ish kind of thing. So I'm going to make it also in mirror mode. So I will wait. Where was it again? Yep. And first going to choose a sculpt and cube, and then I'm going to use mirror mode. There we go. And we place that in the scene. So in another video I told that that you should not do this, or that I always doing it differently, but yeah, don't listen to me sometimes because it doesn't really matter. Now before I'm continuing, I always place some puppet into the scene. Now, I kind of got aware that the puppet is not very tall, and I posted a tweet about this. This puppet, apparently this puppet, the default puppet in Dreams, is 1 meter and 53 centimeters. I do not really know why this is the default height or the average height. I don't know why that is. I was making a joke that I was by saying like are all the English people having this average height? Of course, like I was joking, guys. But the thing is that like yeah, I should a little bit aware that this puppet is 1.5 centimeters, so I need to change a little bit of my sculpts. Even though like the game of Aria doesn't really need, is not going to be used this type of height of people. It's going to be a little bit different, so I'm not going to use this puppet in my game. So for Aria it doesn't really matter, but I really have to reconsider and rethink about some sculptures that I did, and then I'm also planning to do in the future. Because I always use the puppet for reference, so I know like what is the skill of the sculpture, right? So the puppet, I always use it there to see what the skill is. Now you can also use the ruler. And funny thing, I figuring out that the ruler was in here, and I had no idea about this. Like in another video, I said like I don't think there's any rulers, but there is actually a ruler. So instead of like the puppet, using the puppet, you can also use the ruler to see like how tall you want to have your building or your structure and stuff like that. Now the puppet itself is very like it's very yeah, it's not very tall, so I think it's better to use the ruler instead for this for now on, so I know what I'm doing. Alright, so the structure is also not that big, so I'm going to place this down. And then I'm going to open the settings of the ruler. And the well is let me see, it's the wrong one. This one. We can go for not 2 meters, that's too big. What is the size of this? I think 1 meter is already pretty fine. Yeah, that's definitely fine. The height is not 2 meters, but I would go for one. Let's say that the well is around 170, or maybe a little bit smaller. Maybe let's make it smaller. 150. There we go. So we have a little bit of the average size of that puppet, and it's also going to be 1 meter in the back. So it's like it's a square basically. So this is fine. I'm going to place this down on the ground. There we go. And then we can go inside here. It's a little bit sad that you cannot always see the ruler. So I have to guess from now on. Yeah, that's the only downside of this, but I think we can still not over there. Can we still see it somehow, or keep seeing it? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Maybe we can. Okay, this is already fine. This is 1 meter. Oop, there we go. And because I sculpted in a mirror mode, let's see, what is the easiest way to do? I think maybe one. Okay. Put that down. Minor. Something like this. So that's going to be the ground. That works fine. And also I'm going to place a sculpt for now to see how high I need to be. That is too. Because if we have that, then I know what my sizes are. I think this is fine. So basically I can remove the ruler. No, don't need that anymore. We can work from this. Okay, so let's see. I'll try to keep talking, but I know that I can sometimes get a little bit quiet because then I'm in focus mode. There we go. And we're also doing that on the side. There. And then we need... also, my sculpts are going to be it's going to be in one sculpt. And the reason why that is because like I kind of want to do most of my sculptures in the same like in one sculpture, because like the more the more I can place inside dreams basically. Let me see to do this. So we have something like that, and it should be this, maybe one taller like that. I think that's fine. Maybe one down. Maybe this. Oh, that's a place. Great. Now it's not on the grid anymore. I do not know why that happens. That is so weird. I don't know if you forget to. I can also do this again. I don't know why that happens sometimes. That way. Also, that is so weird. Like if you let it if you let it go, then he's not snapping to that place anymore. So I need to go. It's already going pretty well. What else to expect from Jechta? Right? Also like that. Now stamp it. Get this. Also, I really want to I always try to remove the window, so the clipped window, that one, the height window mirror, and then we're going to copy paste this over there, and for some reason what I want to do. So adjust this. Hey. That is super. Oh, that is because this one. What? Say what again? Sorry, this one was not correct. There we go. This one. Now we can copy this one. There. And also we need to pull this up. I have to adjust this. Maybe it's because like I put it on finer grids, so that's why maybe it doesn't want to make me snap it. It's definitely fine. Not a big deal. I'm putting it over there. So it's already starting to look okay. Even though you probably have no idea what I'm going to make at the moment, maybe. But you will see, you will see. And now I need a hole. Oh, wrong way. Don't know how deep I want to do this, but it should be. I mean, yeah, you're not going to look inside anyway. I mean, I can do it still. If he allows me to do this. Yeah, I can still do that, but like... Oh, and the sides needs to be... There we go. So now we have that, and basically so we have to go into a finer bit, because like we cannot like it's no problem. I hope it's not going to be a long video like last time. Like last time it took me 2 hours. That was like an a rooftop. And this sculpture is not that big of a deal. So we have now those sides, and I need one over there as well. I could also make like the square. Wait, I can also. Maybe that will save us a little bit. Also do this. But then like. And then just like cut it. That was also a way to do it. No, that doesn't. Or I need to cut this as well then. Then we need to. I'm not sure if what is cheaper eventually and whatnot. But I think it's not a big of a deal. There we go. That should be it. And we can do that with the top. As well. I really love to work in mirror mode, but like it saves so much time. I think maybe it's big enough to as if I knew. Alright, so that is like the base around it, and now we can fill it close, now we can fill it up, and I'm just making it yeah, I could maybe use a bigger square for this, but I kind of like to have the edges a little bit like showing, even though this should not be shown. We can still get it. There we go. But I kind of like that it has like edges like this, so because like it's easier. And now I have to go to a little bit of a finer ruler. Do, 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 do. Something like this. Maybe not so. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Stamp it, and this needs to be on all sides. If it wants me to allow this. some reason it doesn't. I don't know why that is. Okay. And then only. It looks fine by me. And now we can just like lower this. I can make it also that like it go a little bit deeper, but I don't think like you're not going to see it. I maybe like I can maybe still do it like if we have like a moment that you actually need to interact with it, which I doubt. So I don't think I need more detail. What is wise? I mean, I can always do it later anyway. Okay, I will just leave it for now. But we're not done yet. We need more detail still. And I think I'm going to put a little bit less in like this because like we need another border. What a detail. Like this. It's a small detail, but maybe we can put it a little bit more so we see the edges better. We can still grab the right one. There we go. Maybe this is already fine. It's fine how it is. Coping is ready as well. Did I do this? Let me turn on the studio light. Okay, here it doesn't really want me. Okay. A little bit like okay, we fine now. I think I'm going to cheat with precise move. Like this. Oh. Stand up. Like that. And I will do the same. Okay, go back to grid. These sides. Okay. Oh no, it's fine. No. that looks okay. Okay, so we have now all the sides as detail, and it looks fine by me. I'm not sure if you can still see what I'm going for. If not, then you will definitely see when I'm painting it and stuff like that. But like overall, the base one is done, so I guess that's good. And now we only need to have here in the back structure as well. See if I can borrow one of these. I'm not sure if it's like it's going to be on start from here. Now we need to make it as tall as that one. So I'm putting this back to this. I don't know how to. There we go. And I can remove that one. I can remove the puppet. Don't need the puppet. I can remove that one as well. Okay, so this is already a good start. We almost finished already. We are a half hour in, so GG Jechta. Now I only need to let it smaller. More of a square. I'm not sure if I will leave the this. Looks okay. I'm going to make it a little bit taller because I'm going to cut the top a little bit. So let's do that. And I think I need till there. Then we're going to cut it down, and I think we can do that with can we do that with kaleidoscope? Oh, lol. Okay, no. Kaleidoscope is... it's because like this is not centered, so... Cannot do that in... Why doesn't want me to go to the same? It's better. There we go, and then we only need to finish on the top. There. So now it's like it's nice roundly how it should be. Even though I see that the sides are not really I will do it manually because like this is not going to work. Doesn't have to be that perfect because like yeah, you're not going to see that all that little details anyway. Alright, so that we did. And now we're going to grid snap again. A little bit higher. Scope in. Bashing the cube. And this one, I don't need to have this in mirror mode. Like there. This goes above here. Now we need to think where I should stop it, and I think we need to go a little bit, because there's going to be a roof on top of this. A very simple one. Somewhere around here. Stamp it. And now I do need mirror again to cut the sides into a small little roof. Like the thing is with like always with Japanese structures and with buildings, like there's always roofs, little rooftops everywhere. Like they always make little rooftops in there. I don't know why that is. Like someone can explain. Maybe there's a reason for that. While they're doing that, but they always make like little rooftops on rooftops on rooftops. like the design is always like that. So it's really funny to see that, and I love that. By the way, just going to use precise move for this. Careful, we're not going to cut it too much, but this looks fine. This looks good. This looks good. Alright. And what we can do now is we can do the roof. And I'm going to do that in grid again, and also a mirror. And the reason why I have the mirror like this is so that it's easier to build up the roof on both sides, so I don't have to yeah, make them like that. That's why I always love to build in. The roof is not that far. I think it's about here. It's a very small one. It's a very, very small one. So it's going to be tricky. I'm not going to lie. It's a very tricky one. This stamp it already, so we can adjust this. Liner and flip it. I don't know what the actually flip size is, but it could be something like this already. It's already in. Maybe it's a little bit long, not like in exactly 45 degrees. Let's see how this looks. See how the. And otherwise, I have to use the precise for this. There. That looks fine. I think that the thickness is okay. There are also small little supports. Should maybe have done the support first, but it's never too late. This one can we still do it? And we can. Although not the end, but maybe we can push the other. Still the same. Yes, we can. Nice. Lovely. And I'm also doing that with this one over here. So it's exactly on that. And now I'm going to copy this one. Two clones, so I'll probably make the roof maybe still less thicker, but We also have to think about the graphics. Let me open the thermometer. 4% is already too many, so let's downgrade this to 1%. That's possible. That is possible. Then it will look like this. I think that's fine. Let's make the supports, because like I totally forgot, like yeah, you can see that they already have like losing quality here, but it's also because like maybe it's not connected to another sculpt, so that could be the reason why it's less quality. But we need to I'm sorry, we need to have the supports, and the supports are the opposite. So let's hope then like the dreams thinks like, okay, this still belongs to one sculpt, so that will be awesome. I'm going to copy this one. So we have supports, and even though you're not going to maybe see this, I want to do it anyway. This is Jechta. Jechta makes a little bit more detail than necessary sometimes. Wink. There we go. So now we have that as well. And we only need to place a bar in between. Like so. And we have to flip it, but stamp first. I know I should have done this before I was going to place the roof. So if you're going to do this, make the support first, guys. Don't do it after. And use my size tool. Flip it. 30 degrees. Actually, it's like 45 in total. Should be. I mean, it's a detail. You're not going to see this, but don't ask me questions why I'm doing this. All right, that's done. That's done. Sadly, it was not like increasing quality or something, but maybe we can do that still later on. I don't know. Okay, so now the top, and we don't need the mirror mode for this. Until there. Smaller. Broader. Both sides. And also, but I can see what we can do with this. See what we can do. That will work. So we only have to stretch the falls under. Not really. It's kind of hoping that it will fall under. Well, they don't have to fall under though. But at least I want to have like a little bit of a gap. There. That's it. That's the roof. And like I said, Japanese structures always have the cuttings. This one I'm going to put a little bit more in the front so we can cut a nice little roof in here as well. Let me repick the cube so I don't have to flip it like that. Perfect. This is what I mean. They always have like roof above roof above roof. It's really funny to see that. Like the whole design comes even in simple. Did I clone it? No. No, I cloned it. Like always, like even like the simple things they design stuff like that. Oh, I need to stretch this one out as well. There. Okay, that is done. And because there is some kind of like wheel going on with a rope that they can like pull down the bucket and then pull it up again on the rope, and they have like a cylinder, so like around here, so there's like a cylinder going on. Maybe considering or seeing this, I could maybe put it a little bit taller in total, everything. But it's okay, I think. I don't see not why this is not working. So we need another support to hold, of course, the whole structure of the wheel. And well, this is the support that's holding that. Good size. And it's a really big one. I do not really know how it will actually look. Like if there's someone watching this and building old wells and I'm like, oh, Jechta, you should maybe do it a little bit different. Let me know in the comments as well. Oh, I forgot to turn on the mirror because we need mirror again. This one should not be here. Needs to go exactly on the right, on the part where you can get water out of it. More to the right, so it's more equal. Yeah, that's fine. Now we made the wheel holders, and this is why I needed to go in grid so I can do this. Hey. Oh. Maybe a little bit broader. stamp it, so just to see how that looks. I'm not sure if I have to go Of course, we also need to support here, by the way, otherwise it will... We need a counterweight, basically. So if you were already seeing that, I know. Like, let's do that, like, right now. Because, like, a bucket with water is pretty heavy. So you need a counterweight on this. And I don't need to mirror for this. That's not really beautiful placed. It can go smaller. Okay, so now we have a counterweight to hold the whole thing. I think I can make the wheel now, and then we are almost finished with Sculpt. That's pretty cool. Okay. How are we doing with the graphics? 1%. Super awesome. Love to see that. I'm going to use cylinder for this. And oh, before I'm starting, we need mirror again. And faster. They're pretty big. Place it already. And I need to go find a grid for this. Nice. Just checking if it's center. All right. Now we need a middle part, and I'll also do that with a cylinder. This is where the rope halts and turns. And so like, oh, why? That's not good. This is already pretty tricky. Always tricky part is, especially if you wanna get it in the same. Because I basically need to better. That should be it. Yep, that's the roller. That's where the rope will hang. The rope, I'm not really sure if I'm going to actually make it like there's actually like a rope going on. I will sculpt the bucket on a different sculpt. I will not going to also add up on this sculpture because that will be very complex to do that. I mean I can do it, but nah, because like I think I can do the bucket on its own because like a bucket has different materia. And this whole thing is made out of wood, so it's also, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it looks light project, but I think I'm done. I do not see anything else that I need to do. Maybe make the sides a little bit bigger so they have a little bit more to hold on, and they should not like go that far down. So we can tweak it a little bit around there. That is perfectly. Now I make the wheels bigger. Yeah. I think maybe the wheels should be a little bit more. I'm going to do that with the precise move tool. Like so. That feels more natural. And I think we are still 1%. Awesome. This is great. Okay, so I think we are done with the sculpture. We are 1 hour mark. I am very happy with this. Awesome. So yeah, this is like the first video. I will make it 2 parts, like I also did with the rooftop, because I don't want like make too long videos. So yeah, this is like the base sculpt, and in the second part of the video I will going to add painting and wood texturing. Now I'm not the great at like making wood texture. I always have like certain techniques to do that, but like I already have seen other people making so much better wood texturing in Dreams, and I'm not really that great, but like I do it a little bit on my own style. I have my own technique. So yeah, if you want to know how it's going to look in the end, if you want to see how like the colors are going to be with the wood structure and everything, and I'm also going to finish the top of the well as well. And so yeah, don't forget to see that second video. And for now, I'm just going to say goodbye, and don't forget to dream, everybody. See you next time. Bye bye.